Morning.
Good morning.
Huh? It's already Tuesday. Okay, guys, so we're gonna hit upper body today. You might want a couple different sets of weights. I have a couple for, biceps and back can be heavier than shoulders. So you may want a couple different sets of weights. We're gonna go by time and we are just gonna hammer out all of our upper body muscles. Okay. So first up, we're gonna warm biceps up. Biceps we should always do before shoulders. So we're gonna hit standard curls, okay? Standard curl means we are holding our weights in front of our body, palms up, and we're gonna curl all the way up to our shoulders, let our weights come down, and we wanna have a still body, okay? If you can't do these with a still body, that means your weights are too heavy. We don't want the assist. This would be an assist. We just want to work those biceps. Okay? Ready? Go. Make sure you get full range of motion. You come all the way up to your shoulders, and then we're going to come all the way back down to our thighs. Almost there. And rest. Take just a sec. Okay, we're going to hit our first shoulder move, and we're just going to do a press, okay, a standard press. And for these, shoulders don't ever have to be super heavy. For these, we start out with our weights in front of our shoulders, okay, not back here. Now we're working chest, so we want to be in front of our shoulders. We're going to push our weights up and they come together at the top. Come all the way back down so that your weights are in front of your shoulder, right? Take it nice and slow. Ready? Go. Full range when you come down. Make sure you're breathing as you're lifting, not holding our breath. Almost there. And rest. Take just a sec because we're going to do each of those moves in a neutral grip this time. So, neutral grip is just how we are holding our weights, okay? So instead of coming out front for our curls with palms up, we're going to hold our weights at our sides and our palms are facing our body, okay? We're going to curl up just like we did with that standard curl, all the way up. Make sure you come all the way down. If you're going too fast, you're not going to get full range. And again, we are looking for super still bodies. If you start to assist and throw your weights up with your body, lighten your weights. Okay? Ready? Go. Almost there. Getting tough. And rest. So now we're going to do a neutral grip press. So when we are talking about doing these, our palms should be facing each other. We want to bring it so our weights are kind of on top of our shoulders. It's just weird if you try to hold them super in front. So weights are on top. And again, press up. When we're in a neutral grip, we don't try to bring our weights together at the top. We're just going straight up and then come back down till the weight hits the top of your shoulder. Okay? Ready? Go. Keep it up, you guys. Your shoulders should be feeling warm for sure. And rest. Okay, we're going to hit some back now. So the first move we're going to do is going to be our bent over row. You're okay to go a little bit heavier here as long as you keep your back straight. Okay. So bend over row means we're going to bend forward. Back is flat. We're not here ever when we lift weights. That's not a good place to be. So straight back. Weights are down the middle. Okay. They're close together. They're touching. And we're going to pull our weights up as high as we can along our sides. When we do that, we are squeezing our back muscles, and then we're going to let our weights back down. Pull up and squeeze. This is not this little quick motion. This is good, but you're working your shoulders. We're not taking the time to engage our back when we're going quick like that. Squeezing your back muscles at the top. Ready? Go. Keep it up. Make sure you are squeezing your back muscles. You're engaging your back as those weights come up to your sides. And rest. Stand up straight for a second. Okay, next move, you're going to want light weights. So, again, we're going to be bent over, just like we just were. We're going to bend forward. We have weights that are going to come, they're going to start at our sides, and we're going to raise them up. And as we raise them up, they're kind of opening like a V. They get wider at the top. Okay. Again, we want lighter weights for these. You can start with whatever weights you want, but I would bring some lighter ones over because these get tough. When we do these, we want to reach up as high as we feel like we can. Okay. This is super good for your upper back and your posture. Ready? Go. Move forward. We're not doing shoulder raises. So make sure you are leaning forward. If you're able to get super high up to the ceiling, you're probably not leaning forward far enough. And rest. All right, guys. Now we're going to hit front raise to lateral raise. This is a shoulder move, focusing on front delts. So starting out, our palms should be facing our thighs. We're going to lift our weights up only to shoulder height and then set them down. And then we're going to come out to the sides, shoulder height, Bring them down. Front, sides. Okay. Keeping our body as still as we possibly can. It's always easier said than done, but it's important. You can always lighten your weights if you need to, even if we're mid-round, doesn't matter. Okay. Ready? Go. Okay, getting up to shoulder height with our weights. Almost there. And rest. It's hot now. So we're going to hit triceps and then we're going to go back through all of them. Okay. So first tricep move is going to be our kickback. So for our kickback, we need 2 weights. We're just going to start at our sides with our weights. Want to keep our elbows right next to our sides here. Your elbows are not digging in your sides. They're just hanging out right next to your sides, okay? We're going to push our weights back. It's a really little move. And then come back to our sides. You should see your tricep muscle, back of your arm, should flex out when you do this, okay? It's a little move because if we push way back, we're hitting more shoulder than we are tricep. Okay, so just tiny little move. Squeeze those triceps every time your arm goes back. You're okay to go heavier here if you'd like. Ready? Go. Make sure you're squeezing it. Almost there. And rest. So one more tricep move. These are going to be overhead extensions. We only need 1 weight for these. Okay. So you can choose whether you want to stack your hands on your weight or whether you want to hold the sides of it. It's totally up to you. But we're going to come up into full extension. So reaching all the way up. And then we're going to slowly lower our weight behind our head and then press up again. Go slow as you come down because your range of motion is going to be your own. You don't want to rush through it. You should feel your triceps tightening. Okay. Go slow. All right, ready? Go. Stay there. All of you guys getting close. Rest. So we're going to hit it all again. So, first up, we have our standard bicep curl. Standard bicep curl just means we start out with our palms in front of us, facing up. Okay? Again, make sure you get full range, come all the way up, and then all the way back down with your curls. Doing our very best to keep our body still. No rocking. Ready? Go. Full range. Almost there. And rest. Okay, we are back to our standard shoulder press. So for this, palms are facing forward. Weights start out in front of our shoulders. And press up, and weights come together at the top. Okay? Ready? Go. Make sure you're breathing through your reps. Fifteen seconds left. And rest. And we're gonna hit our neutral grip curls, neutral grip press. So these are called hammer curls. This is where we start out with our weights along the sides of our legs. Palms are facing our body. And same exact thing. We're going to curl all the way up, all the way back down. No rocking our body. We start to rock, we need to lower our weights. Ready? Go. Full range, you guys. All the way up to your shoulders, all the way back down to your legs. Almost there. And rest. We need to hit a neutral grip press. Is weights start out kind of on the top of your shoulders. Press straight up. Weights don't need to come together on these, okay? Time through them, they don't have to be fast. Ready? Go. Halfway there. And rest. Shoulders feel like they're going to fall off. They won't, but it should definitely be a challenge at this point. All right, we are going to hit back. So we have bent over rows first. And again, you can go heavier with these as long as you're mindful about your back being flat. No cat, no cat back. Okay. Flat back always with weights. Super important. Remember with these, you have to actively think about squeezing your back at the top. If not, it's going to be a great upper body move, but you're not going to hit back. So when you pull those weights back, we squeeze our back muscles. Okay? Ready? Go. So and rest. Okay, next up we're gonna do bent V raises. So V raise means we start, hands are narrow. As we go up, we draw a V, become wide, right? But you guys have to bend forward. If we don't bend forward, again, great shoulder move, but we want to work upper back with these, okay? So you have to lean forward. It should be extremely hard for you guys to get your weights up parallel with your head. If you're able to come up to the ceiling, you're not leaning forward far enough. Okay, we have to have that forward lean to hit our upper back. Okay, ready? Go. Don't need very heavy weights with these, you guys. Make sure you're leaning forward. We're trying to look like Superman taking flight, okay? Got it. And rest. All right, guys. We're going to hit our front and lateral shoulder raises. So you don't need super heavy weights here. Anytime we're doing shoulders, err on the side of caution. Should definitely be a challenge, but shoulders and knees, they're those joints that are super susceptible to injury. Okay, so starting out, palms facing our body. We're going to raise up to shoulder level, bring them back down, and then hit a lateral raise. Again, your weights only come up as high as your shoulders. You don't need to go any higher. Ready? Go. Way. And rest. Take a second. All we have left are triceps. So first move, our tricep kickbacks. Remember, this is a really tiny little move. This is where we hold our weights at our sides, and we want our elbows to be next to our ribs. Okay? Not digging in, just hanging out close. Remember, we're going to push these weights back. It's just a couple of inches. Squeeze those triceps and then come back forward. It's super duper easy to get into a swing with these. We don't want to swing. We want only triceps working. So little tiny move. Squeeze the heck out of your triceps as those weights go back. Ready? Go. Fifteen seconds left. And rest. Okay, finishing it off with our overhead extension. So again, we only need one weight here. And you're going to have to play with your grip. Does it feel more natural to stack your hands or to hold the ends of the weight? It doesn't matter which way you do it. We just want it to feel the most natural as possible. Remember, we come all the way up and then slowly drop this weight back behind our head. I prefer to keep my elbows closer to my head, but that again, that's all kind of a range thing. Okay. Okay, overhead extensions. Ready? Go. Make sure you extend up as far as you can. Fifteen seconds. Got it. And rest. Right, you guys? That is all for today. You are going to want to move those arms, stretch them out. I'll see you guys back here on Thursday morning for another lower body day. Bye, you guys.